channel. My name is Abby Kamara, and this video I'm just going to be doing a quick get ready with me. Today is actually my gender reveal, so I get to find out the sex of my baby. I'm very excited. This is the look I went with. So it'll be a pretty simple video, and if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos, and yeah, let's get into it.